Want an example of what the working class needs? It is this. From the greatest city in America, Chicago, Illinois. To Los Angeles, California.
Look, I was arrested by these two officers right here. Look, I was arrested. I was beat up, look, for no reason. No reason. They had to come drop me back off. They had to come drop me back off, and they ditched my vehicle because they're idiots. They're idiots. You mother. Look at them. Idiots. You.
It is unity against fascism.
Get out of here. Get back, get back.
What's good, bro?
It is seeing how the working class is mistreated by lawless thugs who have been deputized to carry out an administration's fascistic tendencies.
Why would ICE be admitting that the people that it's murdering were not actually the targets of active warrants? Why would they admit that the people that they're murdering are not really putting their agents' lives at risk? It is not so that liberal commenters can use that as a gotcha, I can tell you that much. It is not because that piece of information will be persuasive to people who are currently supportive of ICE. It is because they are shifting the window of the debate, and we cannot let them. There is no debate beyond should ICE exist as an institution when it is murdering people in the streets? The answer is no. When ICE claimed that Renee Nicole Good was shot because she was driving her car at an agent, all of that discourse, the polls that people were getting asked was about, was Renee Nicole Good driving her car at the agent? There's video evidence we know she was not. It's not productive to debate reality. Should ICE exist as an institution when it's murdering people in the streets? No. And if people were going to be convinced by reality, they wouldn't have been debating whether or not Renee Nicole Good deserved to be shot. Oh, Lorenzo wasn't the target of the ICE operation. ICE isn't allowed to shoot people that they are attempting to abduct. The question is, should ICE be allowed to exist given it's murdering people in the streets? The answer is no. Zeroing in on whether or not ICE had a warrant when it murdered somebody is instead framing the debate as, is it okay for ICE to murder somebody when they have a warrant for them? And the thing is, there are still people arguing that they should be allowed to murder anybody. The Republicans know that the debate is, should ICE as an institution be allowed to exist when it's murdering people in the streets? And they're saying the answer is yes. We have to say the answer is no and just stop there. Oh, Sebastian had a social security number. Liberal commenters focusing in on that are setting up the terms of the debate as, is it okay for ICE to murder somebody with a social security number? And ICE is admitting all of those things because they know that the framing then narrows until we are debating about whether or not ICE is allowed to murder a specific group of people in this country. The real debate is ICE allowed to exist as an institution given it is murdering people in the streets? Full stop. The answer is no. People on the left fall for this all the time, where they let Republicans set the terms of the debate over and over. It's one of the ways that we have fucked up our crime messaging, our immigration messaging. The right understands that this is about a great sweeping binary question. Should this country use murderous force in order to maintain a predominantly white country? The answer is no. There are no caveats. There are no additional pieces of information that are necessary to answer that question.
Speaking of, Rachel Cohen, a former lawyer who left her job after her firm started cooperating with the Trump administration, well, she laid it all out on her Instagram page.
Listen, I don't want to leave. La migra! La migra! La migra! La migra! La migra! I'm in a crosswalk! You just hit me! I was just crossing, you just hit me! No, wait for the police! You just hit me! You just hit me with your car! Call the police! No! You just hit me with your car! I'm in a sidewalk! I'm in a sidewalk! You just hit me! ICE just hit me with their car, you asshole! What the You guys see?
We have now seen a pattern with how ICE is going about their business and also what the public can do. This is why it is very important to have a whistle, to record everything, make a lot of noise. Because when the public shows out, ICE run. Outside of detention centers, no, not really. But out in public, at a grocery store, at a daycare, random cross streets, outside of an apartment complex, a house, if the public gets an alert, whether it's a text in a chat or if it is the hearing of a whistle being blown, ICE do not like that attention being put forth on them. They also know that the public outnumbers them and they don't want to cause a bigger scene than they already have. What we saw from this grocery store video and from many others is that when the public shows up, they will usually try and flee. They just will. So how do we do this? Aside from the physical necessities of a whistle, pots and pans in order to make noise, etc., it is, once more, community building. It is getting to know your neighbors. It is talking to people in your town, no matter who they are, no matter what they look like, no matter which way they voted. If they think that these are human rights abuses, or you could reach them in showing how they are human rights abuses, then there is a way to team up amongst the electorate and realize that this is for the greater good. There needs to be class consciousness. There has to be class unity if we are going to get out of this. That is the only path forward. I remember seeing a video of a guy who probably leans right that didn't have any of the facts of Juan Sebastian Guerrero. And a member of the press informed him, switched his mindset on it completely. That is the sort of stuff that we need. And I am asking you, if you are in this fight, to continue trying to build through your community, because once more, it's the only way out. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTSports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.